Brian Walshe's mother loses big in court, sued over damage to the home where Ana Walshe died. The judge's ruling sent a clear message through the courtroom and beyond. Brian Walshe's mother had officially lost her legal battle, and the financial consequences were now hers alone to face. What began as a tragic criminal investigation has grown into a painful civil loss, reminding the public that the impact of the Ana Walshe case continues to spread far beyond the original charges. Before we get into the full breakdown, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future updates on major court cases and true crime stories. Your support helps us keep bringing you clear and detailed coverage. Now let's walk through what led to this ruling and why it matters. The disappearance and death of Ana Walshe shocked the public and quickly became a high-profile investigation. From the earliest stages, law enforcement believed the family home could hold critical evidence. Investigators executed multiple search warrants, returning to the property again and again as new leads emerged. Each search was aimed at uncovering physical proof that could explain what happened during Ana's final days. During these searches, the home underwent extensive examination. Floors were torn up, walls were opened, plumbing was removed, and structural sections of the house were dismantled. Investigators later stated that these actions were necessary to conduct a thorough search. However, once the investigation moved forward, the home was left in a severely damaged state, requiring major repairs to become livable again. Brian Walshe's mother, who has ownership interest in the property, later filed a civil lawsuit against the state. Her claim centered on the argument that she was not accused of any crime and should not be forced to pay for damage caused by law enforcement. She argued that the destruction significantly lowered the property's value and placed an unfair financial burden on her. In court filings, her legal team stated that while police had the right to investigate, the level of destruction exceeded what was reasonable. They claimed the state should either compensate her for the damage or restore the home to its original condition. The lawsuit sought reimbursement for repair costs, loss of value, and related expenses. Prosecutors strongly pushed back against these claims. They argued that all searches were conducted under valid warrants and followed legal procedures. According to the state, the seriousness of a homicide investigation justified the extent of the damage. Prosecutors emphasized that law enforcement cannot be held financially responsible for damage caused during lawful searches tied to violent crimes. After reviewing both sides, the judge ruled in favor of the state. The court found that investigators acted within their legal authority and that the damage was a direct result of a necessary and lawful investigation. The lawsuit was dismissed, leaving Brian Walshe's mother fully responsible for the cost of repairs. The financial impact of this decision is significant. Experts estimate that restoring the home could cost tens of thousands of dollars. Beyond the money, the ruling represents an emotional setback, as it reinforces how deeply the case has affected everyone connected to it, including family members who are not facing criminal charges. Legal analysts say this ruling follows long-established precedent. Courts generally give law enforcement broad discretion when investigating serious crimes, especially homicides. When search warrants are valid and procedures are followed, judges rarely require compensation for resulting property damage. The ruling also highlights how central the home was to the investigation. The scope of the searches suggests investigators believed critical evidence could be found there. The court's support of those actions indicates confidence in the investigative process as the criminal case against Brian Walshe continues to move forward. Public reaction to the ruling has been mixed. Some believe the decision is fair, arguing that justice and public safety must come first. Others feel sympathy for Brian Walshe's mother, noting that she now faces major financial loss despite not being charged with a crime. This divide reflects the broader emotional complexity surrounding high-profile true crime cases. While this lawsuit focused on property damage, it exists alongside a much larger and more serious criminal case. At the center of everything remains the loss of Ana Walshe. Her death continues to cast a long shadow over every legal development, reminding the public that beyond court rulings and financial disputes lies a tragic human story. Thank you for watching. If you found this in-depth breakdown helpful, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement helps us continue providing clear and responsible coverage of important true crime cases. Turn on notifications so you never miss our next update. See you in the next video.